Hello, welcome to Cook with Me Gluten Free. I'm Robin. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we are going to do a one pot dinner, one pot meal, all from a box. This is Zatarain's Jambalaya. Now it says just add meat. So a long grain rice mix with vegetables and spices. It is marked gluten-free and it says it's made with real vegetables, ingredients that you can see and taste. So I'm pretty excited about that. I did get the family size box, which states that it's 50% larger than the regular size. So it does come in a smaller size, all done in one pot. So the directions are pretty simple. You use 1.5 pounds of meat of your choice cut into bite-sized pieces. They do recommend smoked sausage, ham, or cooked chicken, or shrimp. And they have a special instruction for the shrimp later on in the directions. But we're going to use water and the rice mix and all that stuff. So let's take a look at the ingredients. And again, it does say GF and no MSG. I am super excited to try this jambalaya. Here's what you're going to need. This is 3 3/4 cups of water. This is roughly a pound of smoked hardwood smoked turkey sausage. I did get the Butterball, also no MSG. It is listed as gluten-free as well. So I wanted to make sure, but yes, Butterball hardwood smoked turkey sausage. It is not quite 1.5 pounds. It comes pretty close to that 1 pound mark, but I think that's plenty for this size box of mix. We're going to find out. But if you want to go exactly by the directions and you want to use this particular gluten-free brand of sausage, then you probably need to get 2 packs. I was not prepared for that. You also need 2 tablespoons of, it says vegetable oil or olive oil. I, of course, used olive oil. This is not in the instructions. This is 1 tablespoon of olive oil. I want to brown my meat before I put it in the mix. I just don't trust, I like my sausage to be a little more firm, and I don't trust that boiling it in all that water is going to give me the texture that I want. But this is not part of the instructions, but I'm just going to go ahead and do that anyway. I'm going to let this 1 tablespoon of oil heat, and then I'm going to start browning this sausage. Once the sausage is browned, I will be back and we will open up this box of jambalaya and take a look at what that rice mix looks like before we put it in our 3-quart saucepan. Sausage is nice and browned. So I didn't overdo it, just enough, just enough. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our saucepan and we're going to add in the 3 3/4 cups water. Now everything is mixed together off the stove. So we're mixing in our rice mix. There that goes. Oh yeah, it's lots of seasonings. It smells really good. All right, mixing that in. Some of the spices, you know, when you get things in a box, how they sometimes stick together. That's a little bit of what's happening here. Now here's our 2 tablespoons of oil. Put that in. And last but not least, we're going to put in the meat, but I'm going to go ahead and move that over to the burner here. I'm going to change my burner size there. It's already starting to boil. So let me go ahead and add in the sausage. Now this is a pretty full pot. I'm going to stir this. And it says, let me grab the directions again. It says to bring this to a boil and then reduce heat and cover and then simmer for 25 minutes or until the rice is tender. So mine is already coming to a boil, so I'm going to just go ahead and reduce my heat, and I will cover this up. I'll set my timer for 25 minutes, and then I will be back to give you the final results. I am super excited. It smells really good already. The timer just went off. I have not lifted the lid on the pot just yet, so let's see what we're working with. Oh, wow. Now the directions state to let this sit for 5 minutes. So I will do just that. But here is a quick peek. It is so heavy. You will not believe how heavy this is. I'm going to have to use 2 hands. But this is what it's looking like straight off the burner. And it smells delicious. I'm going to stir it up and then cover it again. Because I want to see, yeah, there's a little moisture down in here. So let's move some of that moisture around. It definitely looks like the rice is cooked. It feels tender. I haven't tried it, but it's looking good. I'm assuming these last 5 minutes will absorb that additional oil. So we'll be back to taste it in 5 minutes. We have officially hit the 5-minute mark. So I am going to open this up and see if that extra little bit of liquid was absorbed. Yeah, it looks like it was. This looks really good. Take a look. So let's give this a taste. All right, New Orleans. Let's see if you can measure up to the real thing. Okay, I'm going to get one more piece of sausage on there. I will be back to give this a taste. Okay, remember we used Zatarain's Jambalaya mix, gluten-free, and we added gluten-free smoked, hardwood smoked, I keep forgetting that part, hardwood smoked turkey sausage. Obviously, you can use whatever gluten-free sausage you want, but let's see what this tastes like. A one-pot meal, and I hope it's good because this is what's for dinner. All right, here we go. You know it's still smoking hot, so it's probably been off the stove now a total of 8 minutes. I added no additional seasonings. The oil, by the way, is optional. I wanted to add all the things they recommended, and if you use shrimp, you put the shrimp in during the last, I think it says on the box, the last 5 minutes. So at the 20-minute mark. Here we go. Still smoking. I hope I don't burn myself. Okay, Zatarains. Let me tell you, if you don't like a little bit of spice, this is not for you. I mean, it's not super, super spicy, but it definitely has a little kick. Let me get one more bite in. I like that a lot. Some people may think it's even a little bit too salty if you're sensitive to salt. I am not. I'm one of those people that likes to add a little extra salt, but I would say this is a win. Definitely a win. I would give it an 8.5 out of 10 if I had to rate it. So if you are looking for something as you lead up to these holiday weekends and you need something quick, think about this Zatarain's one-pot dish. It'll make your cooking, all the other more intricate things, a lot easier. So I highly recommend. Okay, that's it for another Cook With Me gluten-free. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment below and let me know what you'd like me to make or try. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.